What's up, you guys? I need to stop watching Layla Lynn because I feel like I just be like, what's up, you guys? Shout out to Layla because, girl, I be watching your videos and I'll be like, what's up, you guys? But anyways, what's up, you guys? I'm just here because this girl, Tia Mowry, has been getting on my last nerve. I don't know if you guys know that she came out with her own show, but like I seen a clip of her show and she just gets on my freaking last nerve. Okay, so a couple things she said in this clip that really got on my damn nerves. Okay, one was that she said, I wish I could talk to my sister. I wish I could pick up the phone and call her, but we're just not close like that. Girl, literally, that's how a phone works. You can pick up and call her. If she's still alive, you can very much pick up the phone and call her. But she just does a lot of weird-ish that I think she can't pick up the phone and call her because her sister is pretty much done with her. Like, she just does a lot of weird stuff. So I feel like her sister just doesn't want nothing to do with her. But that's a whole nother video. Let's go back to Tia. So Tia on her new show, she on there, doing a sob story talking about, she feels sad for her kids now that she's divorced because they have to go to two homes and, they don't have a two-parent home anymore. If you guys don't know, she used to be married to Corey. They were married for 14 years and Tia got divorced from him. And her reason for divorce was because she evolved from the marriage. Like, what? How do you evolve from a marriage? Like, how'd that work? Now, there's other sources that say that, Tia was tired of being the breadwinner and, he wasn't getting a lot of work since his show had ended and, she was tired of it, whatever. But it seemed to me like she just wanted to have like a little hot girl summer. She thought she was going to get divorced and it was going to be cracking out here for her because as soon as she got divorced, she started going on Instagram, making these cringy ass videos of her dancing around in one-piece thong bathing suits with thigh-high boots on, embarrassing her son. And I say embarrassing her son because her son made videos about her embarrassing him. And making videos, dancing to Megan Thee Stallion. And she's just so corny as hell. Like, if you ever seen any of her videos, like, I don't know if she purposely be's corny, but, like, she's purposely freaking corny. I'm going to insert one of her videos. But it's like, she talked about going on a date and, like, she's just the corniest person. So she hasn't been getting no love out here. So now she's like, oh, I think I'm going to be lonely forever. Girl, you left your happy marriage that you had for 14 years, that you're supposed to be married for better or for worse. You had a family, you were raising kids, and you're out here making statements like, oh, I'm trying to teach myself self-love and I evolved from my marriage. But that's not what marriage is about. It's not about self-love. You are supposed to stay in a marriage for the kids. I'm sorry. You are supposed to stay in a marriage for your husband. You are supposed to stay in a marriage for your kids. Like, it's supposed to be to raise your kids in a healthy home. Like, everything's just not about you. I could understand if there was something going on in her marriage where she should leave. Yes, then yes, girl, leave your marriage. But I don't know. Please tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. But as someone who come from a divorced home, like, my mom had a good life. We went camping every weekend. We had a good life with my dad. And then they divorced. My mom met her younger man. She thought, we were just going to have a good life. Oh, no, it was struggle bus after that. And to this day, I ask her, Mom, do you think like the biggest mistake of your life would have been leaving my dad? Because my dad is still doing good to this day. And my mom tells me, yes, that was the biggest mistake of her life. She wishes she would have stayed with my dad and we would have been a family, We could have spent all these years together as a family instead of separate, separate Christmases, separate holidays. Her and my dad haven't seen each other for years. And I myself made the same mistake, I left my man thinking, grass is going to be greener on the other side. And my kids felt it. I felt it. I went right back because, it's not greener on the other side, ladies. So I just feel like Tia just made a huge mistake and now she's feeling it. And I don't know, like, Tia, maybe you should try to get your marriage back. I just feel like she made a real selfish decision. She should have thought about her kids before she just jumped the gun and got divorced. I don't think, I could be wrong, it's not my marriage. I don't think she had a real reason to leave her marriage. Like, you don't leave your marriage because your husband, isn't getting a lot of work. That's not like a real reason to leave your marriage, And now he is getting work, thank God. He's been getting put in movies And, and then this man was going on interviews crying, boo-hooing, like he really loved Tia. Like, she didn't leave because he was cheating. She didn't leave because, there was violence in her marriage. It's like she really left for a selfish reason. Like, you can see on her Instagram, like, as soon as she got single, she was on there trying to post videos talking about she gonna have a hot girl summer. So I just really think like she's regretting it now. And the fact that her own sister don't want nothing to do with her, like, come on. They say that Tia does a lot of irritating ish to her sister. Like, for instance, her sister came out with a book, and that same day, Tia decided to announce her divorce. Like, girl, you couldn't let your sister have her own shine that day and let, her book have its own press day. You had to release a statement that you're getting divorced that day. Like, that's just a little selfish. So, and then I don't know if you guys used to watch the reality show, but like, she was supposed to be a bridesmaid in her sister's wedding, but, she was nowhere to be found. So her sister had to, put someone else in her wedding. So it's just like, it just seems like she's a very immature and very selfish. If you watch her Instagram, you could tell that she's very immature, childish, and corny as hell. And I just feel like, the statement that she made about, she feels sad that her kids have to go to 2 separate homes, and they don't have that family no more. It's like, you should have thought about that, girl. You should have thought about that before you got divorced, talking about you evolved from your marriage. Like, what? You're supposed to evolve as a couple. You don't evolve from your marriage. Like, that's like, oh, I'm growing in my career, but he's not. So I'm going to step up out this marriage, so I can grow on my own. It's just selfish. Selfish. That's not for better or for worse. That's not for richer or for poor. But I'm going to show this little clip of Tia.
Not ashamed to say it. I'm in my hoe phase right now. Happiness over everything. Where's your mind?
Okay, I had to post what I can because I'm not trying to get in trouble, but you guys can go look for it. It's out there. She got way worse ones and lyrics way worse. But what do you guys think? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Do you guys think that she should have divorced her husband? Do you guys think that she's regretting it now? Please drop what you guys think down below. Maybe I'm tripping. Am I on the wrong side of things? I don't know. To me, I just think she's a selfish person. She's corny as hell. And I think that she's living with regrets now. It's like when you have small children, sometimes you got to live your life for the kids. It's not all about you. It's not all about your happiness. I'm sorry. It's not. Sometimes your happiness is living for your kids. I don't know. I just think she's living for regrets. And for you to have beef with your sister, like, that's weird. For your sister not to mess with you, like, you're the problem. You have to be the problem. Like, and for her to make that comment, like, oh, I wish I can pick up the phone and call my sister. Like, what? You can pick up the phone and call your sister. And then she tried to make a statement to retract that statement, and it made no sense. Like, it made no sense at all. It was something like, because where her sister lives, which it makes no sense because that's what a phone is for. I can't find the statement right now, but tell me what you guys think down below. Am I tripping? Am I being too harsh? Or do you think that Tia jumped the gun? And do you think she should have stayed married to Corey? Tell me what you guys think down below. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share with your friends. All right, see y'all in the next video.